So we're at the start of another H race. This time it's the schoolboys, the Princess Elizabeth Cup. These are younger boys, and what we have are on the right-hand side Gonzaga College from the United States of America. They're rowing with the purple blades, and then on the left of your picture, the Portora Royal School. And Portora Royal School, obviously an Irish school, they're in yellow and black, and they've gone off really high with their rating, haven't they? Trying to get as many strokes as minute as they can do to beat Gonzaga.
I think it's quite interesting. Often I think the schoolboys as well, you know, they've got a lot of adrenaline flowing, they're excited, it's a big moment for them, and we often see quite high ratings in the eights in the schoolboy crews.
So I'm just taking a look at the results yesterday. Gonzaga College came through in a comfortable victory against Bedford School, and they rode 1:57 to the barrier, which is about a third of the way down the course. And Portora, well, they had quite an impressive victory too, perhaps not quite as quick as the Gonzaga crew, but they're well matched early in the race, and I think that's apparent. So the crew from Ireland in the yellow Empire boat, and they're at the top of your screen, probably about 3/4 of a length behind the Americans from Gonzaga in the white. I think that's a Hudson shell, would you say, Kath?
Looks like it. I haven't seen close up. You can see already that the American crew is starting to stretch out. They're still close and they're still in contact. And there's a lot of fighting going on to make sure that they stay in contact from the Irish crew. But the Americans are lengthening out a little bit now, and they have got a small lead.
So I think you get a great sort of shot there of the relative strengths of Irish and USA rowing, because Gonzaga College from the Americas, and they're the crew in white as we're looking at, one of the strongest American crews. And Portora is currently the strongest schoolboy 8 in Ireland. They won the junior 8s at the Irish Championships, and their crew is very, very strong on the rowing ergometers, and the Americans haven't slipped them at all as we come to this point, which I guess is just a little over halfway in the race, and there's a contest on here.
Yeah, you can see again actually in the American boat we've got another example of the tandem rigging where you've got two people rather than alternate sides down the boat. The oars are arranged that you sometimes have two people on the same side directly behind each other, which we had in the previous race. Again, something coaches look at to try and get the optimum combination and speed and ensure the boat goes in a straight line.
So there we get a look at the Gonzaga High School, coached by Mark Mundell, and you can see these boys are looking forward to going on to their colleges next year, to the Ivy League schools, and victory here will be a really important component part of that. And boy, have they got some tough opposition to get past in this event, with the schools like St Paul's still to come, Westminster, and of course Eton. But well, let's take a look. There's the Gonzaga school, and you can see the stroke of that boat. Kevin Garvis, he's the one nearest to us, and his cox, Woods Connell, just looking across because he knows Portora are very, very close, and that's a great effort from the Derek Holland coach crew, the top Irish school crew, Kath.
Yeah, they're doing well. They're throwing in the pushes, and they are really fighting hard to keep in contact. They haven't broken free yet, and that's a really important thing when you're racing, that they've still got contact, and so nobody's comfortable in the American crew at this point.
So 500 metres to go, and the coaches watching in the boat, that's Mark Mundell from Gonzaga and Derek Holland from Portora. They'll be in that umpire's launch, as you can see behind. They'll be trying not to shout or scream, but one of them will be thinking, goodness me, I hope my boys hang on, and the other will be thinking, what have my boys got left? And that's the yellow crew from Ireland on the right of your screen, and the white from the Americans on the left.
So they're coming really close together, so it's going to be getting really tense. I mean, they are really fighting, and a great fighting spirit in both crews here. And there's a lot of pride at stake, and these boys want to be winning.
So this is the moment of the race where both the crews will try and get as many strokes in as possible without losing any effective length of their stroke, and that vital lead just under a length that Gonzaga College have held throughout the race. They've got the overlap, the Irish, but they just seem to can't do anything, and I think the water's going to run out for them. It's a really brave effort, and the blade tip to blade tip, they're very close there, the two crews, as they come up to the finish. So there we have the shot. Gonzaga College just win out in a very closely fought race over Portora Royal School. You can see the exhaustion from the Irish crew in the yellow boat at the top, and the Gonzaga boys, perhaps maybe they did have a bit more control in that race, and congratulations to them. They go forward to tomorrow.